This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, good morning. Can you hear me, guys? Anyone? Yes or no?
Good morning, Shiva. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Uh, okay, first let me introduce myself. Then we can introduce like among ourselves, like, and we can get to know about each other. Then it will be better for us. Okay, my name is Shiva, guys. I have total 12 years of experience in the IT industry. Okay, I have started my career as Linux admin in the HCL. Then later on, I have moved to Germany and I have did my masters over there, and I work for the IBM BMW. And since 9 years, I am working as a cloud and DevOps engineer and the architect. Okay. Presently, I'm working for the company, Romanian company, guys, where it will handles the cryptocurrency. If you have any idea about the cryptocurrency, mostly we'll be handling over that like Binance and Bitcoins and Shiba coins. These are the in the European market and the Northeast Asian market. We'll be handling the complete cryptocurrencies and exchange. Uh, since this company, I'm working almost 4 years. It's a Romanian based. I will be just traveling over there for every 6 months and etc. And I do the corporate trainings, guys. I do cover the companies like train people for the couple of sessions, like 15 days or 20 days, couple of sessions, and I do the corporate trainings and certifications and etc. This is my introduction, guys. Mostly the technical. Uh, if anyone wants to introduce yourself, please, it will be really helpful for us to have the interaction. Anyone wants to take the lead? No one. All are shy people only. Come on, guys. We are not a kids anymore. Vishnu, I can see some of the names. Vishnu, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so myself Vishnu. I'm working as ERP architect for one of the CMI level 5 companies, and my
Okay.
total years of experience is 12 plus.
Okay. Great. What you got an idea in migrate into the cloud, or what made
Yeah,
you to
our
do?
most of the systems now we are migrating into cloud. Although we have a
Okay.
cloud integration that we have, but due to certain client requirements, we have to store or like in S3, AWS S3 buckets or anything as such. But
Okay.
this will help me understand other objectives that we have or like upcoming objectives of the company. So I want to get into, I mean, like to understand AWS DevOps more.
Okay. Really great. Uh, Good to know about it. Thanks, Vishnu. Any others wants to uh, just introduce themselves? Guys, like interaction session will be really helpful for us. Why? Because not only for today. Okay, if you have any doubts in the future, or like when we are having the discussions or anything, it's better that you speak up and ask the questions. And I prefer you can ask the management or anyone. Like, I'm the kind of mentor where I prefer not at the end of the questions or the end of the session. Okay, I prefer whenever you got the doubt, just call me out. You don't need to raise the hand. Also, I have seen some of the student raising the hand and asking the questions. You don't need to raise the hand. Also, just call me Shiva. Shiva, can you please stop here and I have a doubt. Okay, I prefer those kind of interactions and sessions, guys. Why? Because just imagine yourself also, guys. If you ask more questions, I will also get a what you say, more enthusiasm to explain you more. Okay, if I take a one different example, okay, if you don't understand that example, if you say that Shiva, I didn't understand this example, I will try to get you another example. Okay, I will try to get you another example, like until unless you understand it. Okay, it will be a what you say, enthusiasm for me, or it will be a zeal for me to explain you and to make you understand that situation, to make you understand that process. Okay, that kind of teaching I want to be there. Okay, uh, I love teaching, otherwise my job and my company and everything is enough for me. Okay, but I love teaching it. That's why I want to be going in this corporate trainings and etc. Okay, that's why, guys, interactive session will be really really helpful for you also, where you can get 100% out of me. Okay, you can get as much as possible, as much as knowledge as possible out of from me. Then it will be a good interactive session between us. Okay, it's okay if you don't want to introduce now itself or anything. Then we can just jump into the picture, and we will see what are the things which we'll be learning, and what are the what do you say, uh, requirements or anything. What are the main FAQs, like frequently asked questions, etc., which you are in your mind and you might not able to ask it. Okay, those I will be letting you know and everything. Okay, let's jump into it. Later on also we can just introduce ourselves. It's not a very important. Now itself only you have to tell everything. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, let me take a notepad. I prefer the what do you say, guys? Running notes, or I prefer the notepads or anything like that. Okay, I'm not a PPT kind of guy. Okay, that is really really boring. If I see any PPT in my company slides or anything, also I will just sleep. Okay, that's why it's like I really hate the PPT kind of presentation. Okay, in my complete sessions, guys, there will be no PPT. Okay, you will have the notes. Okay, I will provide you the running notes, I will provide you the documentations, projects, but not PPTs. Okay, if you are a kind of PPT guy, then I'm really sorry. Okay, now let's what do you say, just go for the points which we have to cover, and we will see what kind of questions frequently asked and etc. Okay, first question, in every time, in every batch or any trainings. Okay, I go for a IBM training every frequently for every 3 months. The first question they will ask you is like, do we need to code? Because most of the time, I get the experienced people, everything from the different departments. Look, most of the time I get it from the QA teams, quality analyst teams. I mostly I will get it from the SAP team. I mostly I will get it people from the what you say, database, etc. Okay, most of the people have the idea where they will be thinking that if I want to migrate my career into the cloud, do I need to code? Okay, this is the first question. Okay, this is the first question which I frequently get asked in the introductions or demo areas or anything. Okay, the first thing is like, no need of, okay, coding, guys. Okay, you don't need to learn Java, you don't need to learn Python. Okay, you don't need to learn anything. Okay, you don't need to learn JavaScript, React, Angular. There are so many, guys. Okay, there are so
Shiva,
many.
for
So,
AWS data engineering, we need coding, right? Or like it's not this.
no,
Yes.
that's data engineering is like not a coding. You doesn't need any coding. You need a logic where your data needs to be synchronized, or your data needs to be processed. That is not coding. Okay, for suppose let's take a scenario. This is my one of, just I will show you whatever. it is. Okay, now let me just show you. Okay, now, okay, this is the, now we can see this is the 26 lines of code. Okay, this code is not at all related to any coding language. Okay, this is not related to Java, this is not related to Python, this is not related to any JavaScript or any coding language. Okay, but this is considered as a coding only. Okay, these are the steps. Okay, for suppose I'm not seeing the name whoever asked the question. uh, it will take some time for me to remember the names. Okay, what kind of code this is like, this is a DevOps engineer code. Okay, what kind of code is in the sense, for suppose I don't know how many of you seen the Star Wars movies or anything. Let's take a example, um, the Robo movie. Okay, I think so. Most of you have seen the Robo movie. The Robo movie, the Rajnikant, it says that to the give the guidance to the Robo that can you please switch on the TV. Okay, then what the Robo is like Robo will not switch on the TV. It will just throw it out. Okay, you have to give the right instructions. Okay, you have to give the right instructions to the Robo where it will give you the proper result. Okay, just imagine this is also the right instructions. Okay, I always say to the students is like, in the cloud or in the DevOps there is no coding, those are called as the instructions. Okay, those are called as the steps. Okay, in the data engineering also, whoever asked the question, in the data engineering also, that is not a correlated to the coding. That is a logic where whatever the data you have dumped in your database or wherever your storage. Okay, that data processing needs to be done, data alignment needs to be done. Okay, those kind of steps. Okay, you are giving instructions or you are giving a steps to do it. Okay, that is not at all coding. Okay, is it clear, guys? I don't know who has asked. Uh,
That's me, Vishnu. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I got it.
okay. Now this is not related to any coding language, guys. Okay, but I guarantee you in the next 6 weeks. Okay, directly it will not be there. The next 6 weeks. Okay, you will be able to write yourself on these 26 steps by your own. Okay, I guarantee you that, because this is the simple, guys. Most of the time others people will make you complicated. Okay, looks like a huge thing and everything, but if you understand in a simple way, okay, always make it simple. Okay, in a simple way you will be able to write down yourself all these 26 steps, 26 lines of code by yourself within 6 weeks. Okay, now let's go back to the points. Okay, no need of Java. This is the first thing which I get at most of the questions which asked by the members. Okay, do I need to code? Okay, no, guys, you don't need to learn the coding. Okay, the next thing which they ask you is like, this is the second question is asked by the what do you say, freshers. Okay, um, do we have the opportunities for the freshers? Okay, if I select the code, why? Because most of this is like a what do you say, uh, this is like a myth, guys. Okay, most of the thing in the market where it is like, not only in the Indian, I'm talking about the US and Canada, because most of my clients will be US and Canada. They will be saying that what do you say, if I am a fresher, will I able to get into the cloud market, everything. Or you can just check it out in the LinkedIn, guys. Okay, if you open the LinkedIn, presently my LinkedIn is not connected over here, I hope it is connected. Yep, it's connected. Okay, now if you see, open the jobs, guys. Okay, open the jobs. Now, area you have to prepare. Okay, let me vertical like AWS DevOps. Okay, AWS DevOps engineer and city. Okay, and city I will be mentioning over here. It is uh, New York. Okay, okay. Now you can see experience level. Okay, entry level, or else this is not totally. Where is this one? It's okay.
Sorry to disturb you, unable to see your screen.
Unable to see. What about others,
Your,
guys? The others able to see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Shiva, I
Uh,
can.
okay, for me it is showing the LinkedIn page itself. So it's loading.
yeah, I'm in the LinkedIn. I'm in the LinkedIn only.
Yeah, but still it is loading. That's what I am able to see.
Okay. Can you
Okay, if
just
others are
go ahead,
seeing, no issue.
Yeah,
join and
we are
rejoin
able to
something
see.
like that? Okay. Now, guys, just what I'm trying to show you is like most of the time I say like any fresher jobs will be available, everything. Okay, there are so many fresher jobs in the US market, Canada market. I'm not saying like you are present in US, I don't know. Okay, that's why I asked for the introduction. Okay, if you are in Indian market, you can just open the Indian LinkedIn. Okay, just click on the India. Okay, then you will be able to see how many jobs are available. You can see one or two results we gave it, guys. Okay, if you prefer only to the area. Okay, like okay, if you prefer to only two cities. Okay, you can see here, guys, like only the freshers. Okay, freshers only have the acceptability. Okay, it's not like there are no fresher jobs or anything, guys. If anyone say that it's a myth. Okay, never think like without the cloud engineers and sorry, the cloud area, the cloud market is also accepting the freshers. Okay, this is the second question which most of the time like I get it, like if I am a fresher, I've just passed out from my masters, or if I just passed out my graduation. Okay, is there any opportunity for it? Yes, freshers has the opportunity, guys. Okay, now the third one is like interview, guys. Okay, interview. Okay, now in this next what do you say, in the next 2 months. Okay, I don't know whether management say to you or not that course time period will be 2 months, guys. Okay, there will be no fast course or nothing. Okay, you have to be there for 2 months and you have to learn for the 2 months. Okay, now in the next 2 months, for every day I will be showing you the interview questions, guys. Like every day I will be saying an each topic. Okay, and get you the interview questions for the freshers and for the seniors also. Okay, if you want to go for 2 to 4 years experience, this kind of interview question they will ask you. If you want to go for a fresher kind of phase, then they will ask you these kind of questions. Okay, I will be keep on giving you the idea about the interviews and the interview questions and my kind of interview. If I am in the panel, what kind of things I will be asking. Okay, those kind also interview questions I will be taking over it. Now in your mind, the other thing which you want to ask, or most of the people ask me, is like why I have to select only the AWS. Okay, why not other kind of clouds? Okay, why not other kind of, there are so many other clouds, guys. Totally in the market there are 52 cloud providers, guys. Okay, there are totally in the market 52 cloud providers are there. Okay, why I have to select the AWS? In the sense, the answer again, it will be searching in the job itself only, guys. Okay, in the job market only you can say that you just search for the AWS DevOps engineer and see the market. Okay, see there are 30 results. Okay, just see the results 30 and see a little bit of time like GCP. Okay, GCP, it's a Google Cloud Engineer. Okay, see the type, like how many jobs are available. Okay, and see the Azure. Okay, see the Azure, how many jobs are available. Okay, if you see those kind of things, okay, then you will only get an idea about it. Okay, which one is the highest in the market. Okay, whatever highest in the market, you have to learn that one only, guys. It's not like you want to learn something else and you have to try it in the market. Okay, I don't know how many of you tried this Power BI. Okay, nowadays also if you open the Instagram and everything, they are showing you the Power BI. Okay, they are showing you this is the highest package. Okay, or data sites. if you see, the data science has got a huge demand in the digital marketing. Okay. But now if you see in India and European also, I'm talking about not in the Western US and Canada, I'm talking about the European market and the Indian market, the data science is zero, guys. Okay, I'm literally saying the data science is zero. Okay, you can search for it, you can get the knowledge for it, but you cannot get a job only on the data science. Okay, the Indian market is not up to the up to the range of to give you the jobs in the data science. Okay, but there are few companies who are just giving you the promotion saying that if you learn the data science, the salary package is around 40 to 50 lakhs per annum in the Indian market. If you go for the European, it's around 80,000 US, sorry, 80,000 euros in the European market. No, guys, it's all the trash. They just want you to enroll into that. Okay, that's why I'm saying it's like first search for it. Okay, just not even Google it. Just you have all of you have the LinkedIn accounts. Just search for it. How many data science jobs are available? How many AWS jobs are available? How many GCP jobs are available? Okay, then you have an idea. Okay, the market is there. Okay, the market is there for the AWS. The market is there for the data science. I'm saying that don't believe blindly whatever others says. Okay, just try to search for it. Okay, if you search in the just in your market itself, then you will have an idea. Okay, this is the true, this is not true. Okay, now that's only I'm saying. If you, anyone asks you why you have selected AWS, just open the LinkedIn or open the Naukri or anything. Okay, just search for it, AWS and the GCP, AWS and the Azure. Okay, search for it, see the results, which one has the highest market, which development has the highest market. Then only you will be able to answer the question, guys. Okay, now the next thing is like prerequisites. Do I need to anything learn? Okay, do I need to get any idea before learning into the cloud or before jumping into the cloud? In the sense, only one thing which I say is called as a Linux, guys. Okay, only one thing which I say is called as a Linux. Okay, Linux, guys. Linux operating system. Okay, but still, if you don't need to worry, if you do, if you know, it's really well and good, and it is easy for you to get into the cloud. If you don't know, it's also still good, guys. Don't need to worry about it. The first 1 week, I don't know how many of you got a my course content. Okay, the first 1 week will be completely on the Linux, guys. Linux operating system. Okay, the first 1 week will be completely on the Linux operating system. Okay, you will be learning complete Linux, how you are learning. You can see I am also using Windows only, guys. Okay, I am a solution architect, but still I am using Windows only. Okay, because it is comfortable for me. Okay, but when it comes to the operations, when it comes to the cloud, when it comes to the applications, you have to use the Linux operating system. Okay, if you already know it, it's good. If you don't know it, the first 1 week will be continuously doing the Linux operating system. Okay, it will be a revision for you if you already know about it. Okay, this is the prerequisites, guys. And the second, the another thing which mostly I get the questions is like, what you say, interview. What you say, not about the interview. Interview is already done, and the projects, guys. Okay. For suppose if I enter into the company, will they directly give the projects to us, or will they directly tell me to write the pipelines or do the infrastructure or anything? You can ask your seniors or your friends. Already in this colony there are people who are already working for more than 10 years. Just now Vishnu has introduced himself like said 13 years of experience. Okay, more than me, I mean only 12 years. Okay, what I'm trying to say is like, you can ask them. Nobody will directly sit into the project on the first day or second day, guys. At least to do the knowledge transfer. Okay, what is about the project, what is the what is the infrastructure, what is the pipeline, what is the process, everything to do the knowledge transfer, it will take around 1 month, guys. Okay, it's not a small thing. Okay, if it's already existing project, it will take 1 month. If it is a new project, you can take more than 1 month. Okay, until this knowledge transfer, you will get an idea about it, like what are the tools you are working on. Okay, what are the areas which you have to more concentrated on it, and in this 1 month of time you will be able to do more amount of real time practice. Okay, then you will be ready for a direct operations. Okay, you don't need to worry out, guys. That's only most of the freshers will have an idea about it, like when I join the company, will they direct me sit into the project, and on the first day itself they will give me the task or anything? No, guys, at least they will take knowledge transfer 1 month. Okay, for the first 1 month you will be get a knowledge transfer, what is what and etc. Okay, this is that's why you don't need to worry about it also. Okay, now let's jump in. These are the general questions which I get it, guys. Okay, if you have any questions for the general thing, okay, before going into the technical, now I will go to the technical, where what you will be getting in the next 2 months. Okay, what kind of real time scenarios you will getting. Okay, in the next 2 months I will be explaining about that. In the before going over there, do you want to ask any questions? Any general questions, random, guys. You don't need to be asking anything technical, or you don't need to ask anything I always prefer some random questions or anything. Now no question is called as a wrong question, guys. It's always proper question only.
Hi Shiva, this is Ma. So
Yeah,
I
tell me.
have a question regarding certifications. So if I would like to take any certification. So is there any specific DevOps AWS certifications, or this course will be helpful for AWS certification and DevOps certification?
Okay, first thing I want to ask you a question is like, are you working now or you are searching?
Actually, right now, I'm looking for a new position. So I have 6 years of
Okay,
experience for application support engineer.
okay, you are looking already you are working now, and you are looking for the new position. Okay.
Right.
uh, Now, for according to the certifications, I will tell you first. There are levels of certifications. Okay, and
Okay.
personally, I feel is like, and each leave it about personally. For each certification, there is an expiry in the AWS and to the DevOps. It's a 2 years expiry. Okay, 2 years validity. Okay, after 2 years, it will get expired. Okay, now
Okay.
in these 2 years, you have to write the certification. You can get the certification, and it will be 2 years only validity. Okay,
Okay.
and the cost of the certification is like little bit high, guys, in the market. Okay, if it your US market, it's around $250 something. Okay, in India market it's around 20,000. Okay, now whatever I'm teaching you now in the next 2 months, okay, of what do you say, 2 months of course, which you completely do it with the all the tasks which I give you. Okay, regularly I will give you the task which you do it and everything. Then you can apply for the AWS solution professional. Okay, or solution architect. There are the levels, which is like a first level is cloud practitioner, guys. Okay, the first level is a cloud practitioner, where it is just a choose the correct answers, and it will be not much of helpful for you also. If you say I'm a cloud practitioner, that is not considered as a big what do you say, achievement. Okay, it is just like a graduation degree. If you say that I have graduation degree, everyone has a graduation degree. Okay, if you have a PhD, if you have a doctorate, that is considered as a huge one. Okay, the
Okay.
first level is cloud practitioner. You doesn't need to do it. The second level, it is like associate cloud architect or anything. It's better for you. Okay, if you are more interested in it, then you can call it as a solution architect. Okay, that is the third level for you. Whichever you are
Okay.
learning in these 2 months, you can go until the third level. Okay, if you do
Okay.
the task, if you complete the task, and if you do the projects and everything, you will be able to do it. Okay, that is the solution architect. Now the next, when it comes to the cloud, okay, the cloud, sorry, when it comes to the DevOps doesn't have only one certifications. Okay, DevOps is like a tools, guys. Okay, most of the people says do the reverse. They says AWS tools. AWS is not a tool. Okay, AWS are the services. Okay, we call DevOps as a tools. Okay, now if you see, there are so many applications like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all these considered as a social media tools. Am I right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
here also there are so many tools are there. Okay, in the DevOps, all are considered as a DevOps tool. Okay, if you really want to get a certification when it comes to the DevOps, okay, I suggest as a Kubernetes administrator. Okay, there is a
Okay.
tool called as a Kubernetes. Okay, where it's related to the cloud and it related to the DevOps. Both it is related. Okay, and in the market, in the present market, if you have that certification,
Mm-hmm.
Kubernetes administrator, you have a huge demand. Okay,
Okay.
it's like a really a gold star for us. Okay, when it comes
Yeah.
to the DevOps, it is like a gold star. Okay, that is also you will be learning over here. Okay, you can just attempt it. Okay, you can check it over it and you can see the syllabus also. That's only I'm telling, see the syllabus where the just google it, google Kubernetes administrator syllabus, and see the comparison when you learning here in the Kubernetes. Okay, you will have an idea about it. Okay, what is what, okay, I'm learning on the right path. Okay, that is the thing. These are the certifications. And one more thing, personally my feeling is like, when you join the company, then do the certifications. Why? Because it's a huge amount of money burden for you also, because $250 and Kubernetes administrator is more costly. It is more than 300 or $400. Okay, if you go in
Mm-hmm.
the company will pay you. Okay, the company will give you the reimbursement and company will pay you for the certifications. Okay, you don't need to worry about it. Okay.
Thanks, Shiva.
Okay, is it clear, guys? Any, does anyone want to ask any other questions before going into the technical? Okay, then let's jump into the technical. I will just write down the topics. Okay, I will explain the real time of these topics and everything, where you will be understanding why we have to learn this topic. Okay, you will only see that okay, this is the topic which is I have in your life now. Whatever your age is, you are already using the cloud, but you doesn't know it. Okay, you are using the cloud. Okay, these are all things you will be seeing now. Okay, let me just first topic is Linux. Okay, as I told you, first I will be teaching you Linux. Okay, I will be starting like what is Linux. Okay, what is Linux and what are the distros in the Linux. Okay, and everything we will be seeing practical, guys. No, not theoretical plus practical. Okay, what are distros of Linux and global commands. Okay, global commands, and we will see how to create a users, passwords. These are all the basic things, but you will not sorry, if you already know about it, then it's good. If you don't know about it, this is really really important. Okay, without making, just imagine like, what I'm trying to say is like, if you learn the Linux, okay, you are 90% of your cloud is done, guys. 90%. Imagine that much weightage of Linux is there. Okay, the Linux, if you learn the Linux, 90% of your cloud is done. Okay, you already know about the cloud. Then only remaining 10% is you to learn how to use the cloud. Okay, now user use how to create the users, passwords. Okay, how to give the permissions. Okay, I don't know how many of the 90s kids. Okay, I'm the 90s, 80s kids also. Now we used to have a desktop, okay, at home, and we are the three siblings, and we used to just fight for the system times. Okay, and we used to have the different users, guys. Nowadays we each kid has their own laptop, okay, own system. That's why they are not able to understand the priority of that system and etc. But if you see here, it is my name only, Shiva Chaitanya. Okay, but if you are previously what we used to have is like each sibling has their own account. We have only one system, one operating system, but we used to have three different accounts. Okay, we used to have three different accounts. How it is possible? We used to create a different account, username, password, and everything. Okay, we used to log into your personal account and personal files and etc. In the same way, we can do it in the Linux operating system also, guys. Okay, that is very important and real for the sorry, very important in the real time also. Why? Because you are working only, there will be only one system, and you are sharing that system among 6 to 7 people, your colleagues. Okay, if something happens to that system, okay, there used to be some, only one person needs to be blamable. Okay, only one person. If something a good happens, it only one person needs to be credited. Okay, those kind of things needs to be done in the real time. Then the separate usernames and passwords needs to be done there, guys. Okay, that is also one of the important thing. Okay, we have to learn those kind of real time things. Okay, username, passwords, permissions. Okay, how to check the CPU utilization. For suppose if I ask you, uh, if I ask any one of you, for suppose Vishnu, if I ask Vishnu that can you please tell me what is the CPU utilization for the meeting which you are attending right now. What I will do is like if Vishnu asks me, what I will do is like I will just open the task manager. Okay, and in the task manager I will be seeing here. Okay, now presently I'm attending the go to meeting. Okay, now you can see I will search for the go to meeting. Okay, you can see here the go to meeting is there, and it is using the 12% 10% CPU utilization of my complete system, and it is using 387 MB of my memory. Okay, it is using like that, guys. Okay, you can see if Vishnu asks me what is the CPU utilization of your some other, okay, some other application. Okay, you can, if he asks me what is the CPU utilization of Teams, then I will say it is using 0%. Okay, it's like that. But when it comes to the Linux operating system, how you will be able to, okay, if I say that just imagine there is a system. In that system there is two applications are running. Okay, most of you already know McDonald's is there, and there is another franchise of McDonald's is McCafe. Okay, there are two different applications. McDonald's is a different application, McCafe is a different application. McCafe is only having for the coffee. Okay, now in one system two different applications are running. Now Vishnu asked me, Shiva, can you please let me know what is the CPU utilization of McCafe, how much memory it is using. Then I have to use the some commands, and I have to get to know that this is using this much. McCafe using 30% of CPU utilization, McCafe is using 40% of CPU utilization. I have to give the details. Okay, if you want to give the details, you have to learn how to get the details. Okay, those are all the things which you will be able to understand in the Linux. Okay, then you will say the backup. Okay, how to take the backup and recovery. Okay, if you know only the backup of the files, then there is no use of it, guys. Okay, you have to learn about the recovery also. Okay, we will learn both backup and recovery. Okay, then most of the time SSH. Okay, I don't know how many you have listened these kind of words regularly in your surroundings, or your cousins or your seniors or anyone. uh, they will be saying in the call like, okay, let me connect to the server, I will get back to you. Okay, let me connect to the server and see the results. Let me connect to the server and tell you the errors. Okay, these kind of statements. Okay, the statement which is called as a let me connect to the server. Okay, first of all, how to connect to the server. Okay, first of all, how to connect to the server, and what are the steps to follow. Okay, these are the things you will be learning in the SSH, guys. Okay, this is called as a SSH, where you will they will I will be able to teach you that how to connect to the server. Okay, for suppose your server is in some uh, Europe. Okay, your server is in London, UK, and you can connect to the server which is in the UK by sitting in the Australia. Okay, how to do it, how I can connect to it. Okay, those kind of things you will be able to learn in the SSH. Okay, and mostly you will be learning the scripting, guys. Okay, coding is different, scripting is different, guys. Okay, see the difference, google the difference. Okay, coding is different, scripting is different. Okay, learn the difference, google it. Okay, you will be learning about scripting, guys, bash scripting. Okay, I will teach you some basic bash scriptings, how to do it, how to try the conditions, how to make the conditions and everything. Okay, we will see about it, these things. Okay, these are the few things. Okay, there are other things also. These are the few things which you will be learning in the Linux. Okay, this all things will take about 1 week of time in this. Okay, 1 week of time you will be learning about these things only Linux. Okay, after 1 week I will provide you the tasks. Okay, I will provide you the task like this. These are all my running notes, guys. I will provide you the notes and everything. The management will give you the drive. Just a second. Task instance liners. There is a separate. Yep. Now here you can see, guys, this is the separate Linux task. Okay, I will giving you the task, creating the users, task one, changing the directory and everything. These are all the tasks which I will give you in the Linux, and you have to do the tasks. Okay, once you complete the task, then only we will be going forward. Okay, you have to understand it, then only we will be able to continue with the data. Okay. Sorry. Okay, 1 week of tasks. Then I will be jumping into the AWS. Okay, now I will be jumping into the AWS, where first I will teach you how to create an account. Okay, I cannot say that create your account by yourself and get me the account details. Okay, it's not like that, guys. First I will teach you to how to create the account. Why? Because it will ask you some of the details, like whether it is a business account or your student account, or uh, what are the scenarios you have to enter the credit card details, etc. Okay, you need a credit card to create an AWS account, guys. Okay, we will see how to create an account. Okay, in the AWS, that is not the first thing, but it's the starting point where you will be seeing about the AWS. The next thing is IAM, guys. AWS services, guys, you will be learning. Okay, you will be learning more than 10 services. Okay, all the top 10 services we will be learning over here in the first one is IAM. Okay, we will see uh, what is the use of the IAM and everything. Okay, uh, let me first write it down. Identity and access management. Okay, now this is like how to create users. Okay, this is responsibility of the cloud engineer only, guys. Okay, this is the responsibility of the cloud engineer only. You can just see the job responsibilities of a cloud engineer in the LinkedIn or any other job portals. Okay, you will see the service called as IAM. Okay, you have to handle the IAM, where it will be showing you as like how to create the users of the account. Okay, how to give the permissions to the account. These are all related to the AWS case. Okay, how to give the permissions. Okay, to the user. You will be learning. Okay, now the next, which is called as a roles, policies. Okay, policies, and what is IP. Okay, I don't know how many knows what is IP. Okay, for suppose, guys, if I give you some random number, random IP, if I say that 18.235.63.58, everybody knows what is an IP. Okay, but I don't know how many of you know, if I give you this IP, can anyone tell me whether it is a public IP or private IP? Okay, you have to, by seeing this by seeing the number itself. Okay, you have to sell that what is the, whether it is a public IP or private IP. I can tell this is a public IP. Okay, you have to learn yourself that by seeing some random number, you have to, by random IP, you have to able to tell that this is the public IP or this is the private IP. Okay, you have to learn about it. Okay, you will see the difference. First of all, what is an IP, what is the difference between public IP and private IP. Okay, and you will learn about this. Now the second topic, which is called as a VPC, guys. Okay, the second service, which is called as a VPC, which is called as a virtual private cloud. Okay, this how much important this service is like, I can keep endless of stars. Okay, if you learn this, if you understand, okay, this VPC, most of your cloud is done, guys. Okay, if you understand this VPC, most of your cloud part is done. I will show you how it the looks like I will give you the architecture diagram. Okay, it's look like this. Oh, sorry, this is Git architecture. Just a second. Okay, this is the VPC architecture, guys. Okay, you will be learning about, if you don't understand the architecture which you are seeing in front of you, okay, your cloud, you will not able to understand it, guys. Okay, if you don't understand this part, you are complete all the things, like whatever, there are 100 services, there are 100 services in the AWS, you cannot even understand a single service. Okay, the VPC is the heart of the AWS, guys. Okay, the VPC is the heart of the AWS. If you don't understand the VPC, nothing. Okay, we will see the architecture, like what is the full architecture of the, okay, architecture of the cloud, architecture of the VPC. Okay, and we will see about the regions, we will see the subnets. Okay, all the subparts of it, guys. What is VPC? What is subnets? Okay, what are the availability zones? Okay, everything you will be able to see in the real time. I will just tell you an example why it is an important and everything. Okay, um, you have, just imagine, you have created, sorry, you have opened a bank locker. Okay, you have opened a bank locker near to your bank in your branch. Okay, in your branch, nearest branch. And just imagine, you want to store the gold. Okay, you want to store 1 kg of gold. Okay, Vishnu will go to the nearest branch and open the bank locker, and he will say that I want to store something in that bank locker, like 1 kg of gold. He doesn't need to say, but he wants to store it. Okay, then bank person will say, yes sir, please come in, and he will open the bank locker, and he will say that we have only one locker, that is called as a common locker. Okay, he will say like this, guys. Okay, he will say, um, huge bank. Okay, he will say this like vault. Okay, not this kind of bank locker, he will say this vault, guys. Okay, he will say that we have only one common vault. Okay, and all people will store over here only. Okay, will Vishnu open the bank locker in that branch? No, guys. Why? Because all the people are not good, and all the, what do you say, if you something happens, the bank robbery happens. Okay, just imagine bank robbery happens. The bank, the robber person is like a luckiest person. Why? Because if he opens only one locker, he gets all the amount. Okay, and moreover, imagine like that, like I am also having the same bank locker in the same branch. Okay, Vishnu kept 1 kg gold over there, guys. Okay, it's like visible to me. Okay, I also have the bank locker, I am storing only 10,000. Do you think I will open the bank locker? I also have the key. Okay, do you think I will open the locker and take only my 10,000? No, guys, I'm not that much good person. Okay, I will take the Vishnu's amount also. I will not only take Vishnu's amount, I will take all the amount which is over there. Why? Because I have the key. I have the key in my hand. Okay, it's like storing the data. Okay, storing the data which is visible to everyone. Okay, which is visible to everyone, and you are saying that is the secure data. No, guys, it's not called as a secure data. Okay, here also the same way, the topic which is called as a VPC, virtual private cloud. It means private in the sense you will have your own space. Okay, you will have your own secure layer. Okay, you are not sharing with everyone. Okay, you have created, the Vishnu has opened the bank locker because he wants to save his gold. Okay, but if we open that bank locker which is common to everyone, which I can see the Vishnu's amount, Vishnu can see my amount, and Vishnu can see other Suma's amount, everyone. Okay, it is not a proper way to store your money or your gold, guys. Okay, here also the same thing, we will have your own locker. It means like we will have your own private cloud. Okay, here when it comes to the example which is called as a cloud, guys. Okay, you will have your own private cloud which is not shareable, which is not shared with any other persons. Okay, which is not shared with any other persons, that is considered as a virtual private cloud. Okay, that was a small example which I want to give it to you. Now, the next topic, the next service which we'll be saying about the security groups, guys. Okay, security groups, this is also one of the topic. Okay, now The security groups is also very important topic, and what you will be learning in these security groups in the sense, uh, I will take in a real time example. When I'm in the 12th standard, okay, I have a one cousin where he is working in the IT industry. He used to work for the, I don't remember, he used to work for the Virtusa or Verizon. I still don't remember. Uh, he used to work for it, and he used to do work from home. Okay. And I used to sit beside him because I'm the 12th standard. I have some knowledge. I used to sit beside him, and I used to want to just open the link, whatever wants to open. Okay, I want to open the link. If you see here, I want to open this kind of link. Okay, I want to open this kind of link, and I will try to open it my mobile itself. Okay, I try to open this kind of link, which is like what is on, it used to be like this, IBM dot sorry, something called as abc.ibm.com. Okay, something like that. Okay, he used to open something like this, and he used to do some work. Okay, but I will not be able to open it. Okay, I used to enter this lengthy URL in my mobile phone, and I used to not able to open it. It used to show me 404 error, or it used to show me you are not accessible, or URL is not right URL and everything. Okay, then I used to have the question in my mind, like why it is opening for him and why it is not opening for me, because we are both using the same Wi-Fi. Okay, he is sitting at my home only, I am also connected to my Wi-Fi, and he is also connected to my Wi-Fi, but he is opening it, the URL is opening for him, and it is not opening for me. Why it is happening? Okay, until I learned about the cloud, I didn't get a solution, I didn't get an answer for this, because I couldn't ask him, because he's so much elder than me. Okay, I couldn't ask him the question why it is working for you and why it is not working for me, until unless I learned it by myself. Okay, that is because of the security group. Okay, the company of the IBM or any other company has created a restriction. Okay, where the application of their internal application, okay, their internal application is working for only the employees. Okay, only the limited amount of people, okay, will be there for the security. Okay, only limited amount of people will be able to access that kind of URL. Okay, not any other people. Okay, for suppose if he is connected to his with his mobile also, then I got an understanding is like my cousin, if he is not connected through the system, if he connected through the mobile also, he will also not able to open that URL. Why? Because that system has that restriction. He can only open in this company system. Okay, he can only open with this particular IP. Okay, that kind of restriction has done by the company. Okay, that is how we can do that kind of restriction, in the sense that with the help of security groups, guys. Okay, you will be learning how to do it. Okay, you will be create, I will show you how we will deploy an application. Okay, we will deploy some random application. Okay, and we will see that in this call only, you only Suma can open it, or only Vishnu can open it, or only me and Vishnu can open it, nobody other can open it. Okay, we will see that kind of practical. Okay, you will learn about it, like how you will be able to learn the security groups, how will be able to see that. Okay, you will be seeing over it. Now the next point we'll be seeing about it is EC2. Okay, EC2 is none other than the server, guys. Okay, EC2 is none other than the server. Okay, to create a server, okay, first of all, what is a server? If you are not if you are not a computers background, you doesn't know what is a server also. Okay, we will see what is a server, what is a virtual, what is the difference between a server and a virtual machine. Okay, we will see what is the difference between cloud machine and virtual machine. Okay, we will see those differences, we'll see from the basics. Okay, and we will see what kind of servers will be there. Okay, what kind of server will be there, how to create a server. Okay, to create a server we need eight requirements, guys. First we have to learn those eight requirements, then only you will be able to create the server. Okay, we will see what kind of servers are there, what kind of servers in the sense different types of servers. Okay, and we will see about the billing. Like what kind of billing will be there for server. If you create a server, how much does it cost? Okay, as a cloud engineer, that is also your responsibility to give you
to give the estimation or to give the estimation of the services case. Okay, we will see about the billing also. Okay, we have to learn about the billing, how to give the estimation before creating the service itself. For suppose before creating a server, I have to give the estimation to the my what do you say, product manager or anyone, that I am going to create a server. It will cost you around $40 a month. I have to give the estimation. Once it gets approved, then only I have to create a server. Okay, those kind of things you will be learning over there. Now the next one which you will be learning over here, it is the important one, very important one, which is called as a load balancer. Load balancing. Okay. Now, uh, have you ever observed it, like when the big billion days is happening in India, or Black Friday sale is happening in the Western market? Okay, they used to see before, one day before. Okay, one day before of the Black Friday sale. Okay, there will be not much of a traffic, guys. Okay, just open the H&M. Okay, open the H&M or Zara. Okay, open the H&M or Zara. Okay, there will be not much traffic. Okay, there will be not much traffic. Traffic in the sense, there will be not much users using this website. Okay, there will be not much users using this website. Okay, before Black Friday sale. Why? Because tomorrow there is a Black Friday sale. Okay, now the server, this application, H&M application, you can see www.2.hnm.com. This application, okay, before Black Friday sale, for suppose only 5,000 people are accessing this before Black Friday sale. Okay, on Thursday only 5,000 people are using. Okay, and when on Friday, on Black Friday sale, 5 million people are using. Okay, see the difference, guys. 5,000 people and 5 million people. Okay, but H&M will not be having any issues of loading, guys. Okay, H&M, if I 5,000 people also, the same way it will be loading the website. Okay, 5 million people also, it will be loading the websites in the same way. Have you ever observed that why the H&M is not able to why H&M is not able to see any what is say latency, or see any latency of loading the images? Okay, loading the images of the products. Okay, it is not able to see whether it is a 5,000 people, it is not able to see any latency. Whether it is a 5 million people also, it is not able to see. Why? Because just because of this load balancing, guys. Okay, just because of this load balancing, it is able to handle the load of n number of users. Okay, it will be able to handle the load of n number of users. Okay, not only load balancing, the another topic together, hand to hand, which is called as auto scaling. Okay, which is called as auto scaling. These two topics, these two services will help you to understand. Okay, if an application has a huge amount of traffic. Okay, its application has a huge amount of traffic, it's a huge amount of users. Okay, before one day and after one day, still the application is able to handle by itself. You doesn't need to do anything. Okay, that is also one more thing. Like, you can say that one day before you didn't do anything, after one day you have done something. That's why it is able to handle 5 million users. No, it is not like that. Okay, it is not like that. That by itself, the application by itself will be able to handle the data. The application by itself, it will be able to handle the data with the help of these two services, guys. Okay, you will be learning about the load balancing and the auto scaling. Okay, these are the two different topics. Okay, should go hand to hand, and you will be able to learn about these two. Okay, in the real time we will also see how we will be doing it. It's like we'll do the practical, guys, where we'll create an application. Okay, and we will increase the load. Okay, just general load, guys. We have some tools. Okay, there are some tools which are called as a load tester. There are load testing tools where we will increase the load testing. For suppose, if I want to increase this on this website, if I want to increase the load testing, I can do it, guys. Okay, I can make this website using 100,000 users also. That is called as a load testing. Okay, I can do it. We will see in practical that how to sorry, we'll see in that practical that when we do the load testing, how the application will be handling it. Okay, we'll see that kind of practical we will be seeing in that. Okay, now the next topic, which is called as a S3, guys. Okay, just now in the starting of the introduction, Vishnu has said that we will be using the S3 to store the data. Okay, why they are using S3? In the sense, the first thing, whenever anyone asks you why are you using S3, in the sense, the simple answer, first answer you have to say, it is the cheapest. Okay, the cost efficient. Okay, the first thing you have to say is cost efficient. Okay, everyone is using S3. Why? Because it's a cost efficient. Okay, now just imagine, guys, everyone has their email accounts. Okay, the Google is giving you the storage. Okay, for suppose if you open the Google Drive, okay, the Google is using the storage of 15 GB. You can see here 15 GB. My drive, I have uploaded so many documents. You can see I have uploaded so many documents, but it is showing you only 50. It is giving me only 15 GB of cloud. Okay, for free. After 15 GB of cloud, it will charge me. It will charge amount for me. Okay, how much it will charge, in the sense, some 1,000 rupees for 100 GB, or something like that. 1,000 rupees for 100 GB, or 1 TB, it is around 2,000 rupees or something like that. Okay, now when it comes to the S3, okay, where you can store a huge amount of data. Okay, not only GBs, guys, you can store TBs. 5 TB, 5 TB of data at a time, you can store it. Okay, that kind of flexibility is available in the S3, and it is the cheapest thing, guys. Okay, if you store 5 TB also, it will not even charge you some $10. It means 800 rupees. Okay, that kind of cheapest cloud storage is S3, guys. Now, first of all, why we have to learn, in the sense, in the real time there are so many usages of S3, guys. Okay, there are multiple usages. You can say, if you give me a time, I can list it out like 20 usages in the real time. Okay, where you use day to day usage. Okay, now I will tell you the real time also. There are both two things, guys. Company IT industry real time is different. Day to day usage, your regular general life real time. Okay, in IT industry real time, you have so much of usage. When it comes to the real time, your general life also, you can use the S3, guys. I don't know how many you have the what you say, uh, what we call as influencers. I don't know how many you have known influencer friends, YouTube influencer or Instagram influencers, or anyone. Okay, just ask them how they are storing their data. Okay, one YouTube influencer, on average, he will click a pictures. Instagram influencer or anyone, he click a pictures of 100 photos per day, and at least 20 videos per day. Okay, that is the earning money for the influencer, Instagram influencer. Okay, where they will post only two pictures in the Instagram, guys. 98 remaining 98 pictures, they will not delete it, guys. Why? Because that is paid promotions, that is the paid money. They have paid for it. They will not delete it, guys. Okay, they will store it in the cloud storage, that is called as S3. Okay, those kind of real time examples also, you can take it out from the S3. Okay, that is one of the important service you will be with. And you can create a website, guys. That is the next topic which I am telling you. Static web hosting. Okay, you can create a website serverless. Okay, serverless. Okay, you can create a website uh, with the help of S3. You don't need a server, guys. You don't need a server at all. With the help of S3, you can create your own website, guys. I will teach you. You can create your own H&M also with the help of S3. Okay, I will show you how to do it. That will also will be seeing a practical, and this is considered as one of the front end project, guys. Okay, this is considered as one of the front end project. Okay, which helps you to the S3 plus cloud front. Okay, just Google it also. You can see, uh, you can say that Angular front end deployment with S3. Just enter this Google. Now you can see here there will be showing you so many. Learn how to deploy Angular application in AWS S3. Okay, create and deploy Angular application to S3. Okay, hosting your Angular application on S3. Like, so many things will be. This is one of the main what do you say, front end applications, front end data Okay, we will see that kind of project. Okay, this is considered as a project, guys. Why? Because it is a 2 days, 2 to 3 days lengthy one. Okay, that's why will be considered as a project where it is considered with the 2 to 3 days. Okay, this is the one important one you will be learning uh, in the S3 and CloudFront. Okay, just a second. Okay, now the next topic which will be going for us is like ninth one. What else is I'm missing? Route 53. Okay, Route 53 is one of the service. Okay, Route 53 is one of the service where it will show you for the domain space. Okay, creating deploying the application is 80% part. Okay, attaching that application to the domain. Okay, you have created the application H&M, guys. Okay, you have to attach to the domain also, right, to the hnm.com. Okay, to attach that domain with the web servers and reverse proxies and etc etc. You will be learning everything in this domain. Yes. Okay, we will create one application. Okay, we will deploy one application, and we will make that. First we will buy our domain. Yes, buying a domain is very simple, and it is very cheap also. Okay, you can get your domain with just $1 or $2 also. You can get it for one whole year for just $2, guys. I am sure $2 is very less amount to buy a domain. You can buy your domain like I want to buy my own domain called as shiva.com. Okay, first we will buy a domain. Okay, less than $2. We'll go for the cheapest domain. Okay, and we will attach our application to the domain. Okay, that is also one of the cloud engineer responsibility to do it. Okay, we will see that one. The next application, the next service, which is called as a snapshot, yes, very very important one. This is the another. This is like I told you, VPC is the heart of the cloud, right? This is like a very important. This is like a nerve system. Okay, the snapshots and the volumes. Okay, snapshot and the EBS volumes. Okay, both are different services, but it goes hand to hand. Okay, and AMIs, I will write here, snapshot and AMIs. Okay, both goes hand to hand, and both are the important things. What is meant by snapshot and what is an AMI in the sense backup case. Okay, for suppose I have created an application, just giving an example, I have created an application where it will show me what you say, my own calculator. Okay, I have created an application, my own calculator I have created it, case. Now I want to share my complete application server, like complete server, to Vishnu. How I can take a backup of it, how I can share my complete data Vishnu to the Vishnu. Okay, how you can do it. For suppose in the movies they will show you one small thing, guys. If something hacking has happened, mostly in the Indian movies only, guys, not in the Hollywood. In the Indian movies they will show you that if something hacking happens, they will call a security person and tell them like, please stop the hacking and take the backup, sorry, retrieve our application. That is wrong, guys. Whatever it is showing in the movie, that is wrong. Whenever a hacking happened or something, a bad intentional or unintentionally application got deleted, okay, then what they will not go, they will call the security team, but the first person to call is called as a cloud engineer only, guys. Why? Because he has taken the backup of the application. Okay, he has taken the backup of the application, where you can see, for suppose this H&M got deleted, guys. This H&M application got deleted by the hacker. Okay, now what is the responsibility of the cloud engineer? In the sense, the cloud engineer has taken already a backup of it, okay, somewhere else. Okay, where when something happened, a bad happened, immediately he has to come and retrieve the application, retrieve the backup where he has stored it somewhere else. Okay, that is the main cloud engineer responsibility. If anything happen in the movie, not something like movie, if really happens, if hacking has happens, the first contact person will be you only, guys, the cloud engineer. They will call the cloud engineer and take the retrieve the application, take the he has already taken the backup. retrieve the application. This kind of things they will be saying to you. Okay, that is the main thing which you will be learning over here, a snapshot and AMIs. Okay, and EBS volumes, that is related to the volumes also. Okay, both will go to hand. Now the next one will be using like SNS. These are SNS and SQS are the simple small services. Okay, which you will be learning over here is called a simple notification service. Okay, if something happen, you have to be able to get the notification, guys. Okay, the cloud engineer doesn't have the what you say 24 hours shift, guys. Okay, you can go anywhere. The cloud engineer or DevOps engineer will not have the 24-hour shift. Okay, the developers has the 24-hour shift. All other team members has the 24-hour shift except cloud engineer. Why? Because it doesn't needs to be there. It is an automation process. Okay, it doesn't needs to be there for 24 by 7. But still, if something bad happens, you have to get the notification. Okay, that is also one of the important cloud engineer responsibility. These are all the responsibilities, guys. The responsibilities comes with the service. Okay, now that's a cloud engineer service, simple notification, and this is SQS and the elastic cache. Okay, I don't know how many of you know about the elastic cache. If you are a developer, you might know about it. Okay, we'll be talking about the Redis. Okay, but you might have listened this kind of word, guys, which is called as a first come first serve. Okay, first in first out. Okay, okay, you might have listened this kind of first in first out, or else first in last out. Okay, these kind of queue services, these are all called as a queue services, guys. Okay, this is the not important thing, but this is one of the developers requirement. Okay, they will ask you to create it and give it to you. Okay, that is also one of the cloud engineers responsibility to take care of it. Okay, that's why we'll be learning over it, but not in depth, because that is not related to our service. Okay, that is related to the developers. Okay, these are all the services, there are more, but these are all the main services you will be learning in the AWS case. All these services will take around 1 month. Okay, that's my time frame. Okay, for 1 month you will be learning only the first 1 month, you will be learning only the AWS. Okay, all these services. Okay, now the next thing which I will be going into the DevOps tools. Okay, DevOps tools. Here onwards, guys, the next second month onwards, okay, the second month onwards, we will be learning one of the tool, and we will be doing the project. Okay, we have the 4 different projects. Okay, we'll be learning one tool and next one project, another tool, one project. That's why the second month, if you miss one of the class also, you will be and you will not able to understand it. Okay, you have to see the recordings, you have to learn something, and you have to ask me the questions, guys. Okay, that's only I'm saying. Every weekend, okay, every Saturday, we will be doing one project. First 5 days I will be teaching you the tools, the last day I will be taking the project. In such a way we will have a plan of 4 projects. In the second 1 month we'll having the 4 different projects. Okay, where you will be saying that whenever any interviewer asks you, do you have done this with the Python or anything, you have to say yes, I have done it. Because we'll be not only concentrate on only one particular project, we'll be concentrating on a different kind of projects. Okay, now I will be going into the DevOps tool. The first DevOps tool will be the Git, guys. Okay, you have to learn what is Git, what is GitHub, and everything. What is meant by push, what is meant by pull. These are all the these are all the tools, guys. Okay, you will be learning about the tools where we will be storing our code. If anyone asks you where the developers are storing, you can see here the H&M is there. Okay, where the developers are storing this H&M code. If I click on the size, it is showing me the size. This is some development code. Okay, where it is stored, where it is stored, in the sense it is stored in the Git, which is called as a source code management. Okay, source code management tool. Okay, source code management tool. Okay, we'll be seeing about it. Okay, this is the first tool you will be learning. The second tool, which is called as continuous integration tool. Okay, which is Jenkins. This is one of the continuous integration tool which we are learning, that is Jenkins. Okay, The third one which we'll be seeing, like Jenkins is considered as a robo, guys. Okay, I will tell to my students always, Jenkins will be considered as a robo. Okay, it is considered as a robo where whatever the instructions which we give, I have shown you on the first 10 minutes, right? These are all the instructions, okay, which I am giving you to the robo, the Jenkins. Okay, uh, I will give it to it, and how to handle the robo. Okay, you will be learning how to handle the robo, guys. Okay, how to give the instructions to the robo, where it will give you the better results. Okay, that you will be learning over here in the Jenkins from the scratch, guys. You will be installing the Jenkins. Okay, I'm just not write it down here, but you can see the course content, everything from the management. Okay, installing the Jenkins. Okay, and from starting from the installing the Jenkins to deploy the application. Okay, we'll be learning in the Jenkins. The next one, which is Maven. Okay, what is Maven and what kind of projects over here we will be seeing about. Maven is used in the Java and .NET projects, guys. Okay, we will see a project. Okay, this is the first project we will be seeing. Project number one. Okay, project number one. Okay, we will see with the help of GitHub plus Jenkins plus what do you say, .NET project or Java project. Okay, .NET or Java code. Okay, we'll deploy it to the EC2. We'll deploy it to the server, guys. Okay, we'll deploy it to the server. Okay, this is the first project where after learning about Jenkins and Maven, we'll do one project with the GitHub, Jenkins, and Java. You can see this is my public repository, guys. You can it you doesn't need to pay anything or anything. You can just click on my name and you can see multiple projects are there. This is one of my account. I have another accounts, but when it comes to the public, this is one of the one. You can see here the .NET project is there. Okay, and Maven projects are there. Okay, you can just we will deploy those kind of projects. I will be deploying those kind of projects and as a task. Okay, this how I will be teaching you is like I will be deploying this one. Okay, and I will give you some random GitHub project, guys. Okay, I will give you some random GitHub project, same random .NET GitHub project. Okay, and you have to deploy that one. Why? Because if you follow the same thing what I have done, okay, what is the use of it? That is not considered as a practice. Okay, you have to do a different one. Okay, if you remember when we are studying our 12th standard or 11th standard, we used to do the mathematics where the teacher will solve one problem on the board and he will give you the another problem as a task to you. Okay, it is a similar one. Okay, here also the same way, guys. I will teaching you one project. Okay, as a sample how you have to do it. Okay, as a task I will give it to you another project. Okay, where you have to do it on your own. Okay, that I will guide you. If you got stuck anywhere, I will guide you. Okay, now that kind of thing, if you follow whatever I have done, it is nothing. You are seeing, it's like you are seeing the recordings and you are doing it. Okay, that is not a practice. Okay, you have to do it on some other thing. Okay, that is considered as a practice. Okay, the same way first project will be that. Okay, and the fourth tool you will be learning here, it is Ansible, guys. Okay, Ansible you will be learning, like this is one of the configuration management tool where you will be learning the Ansible. I will tell you one small real time where Ansible will be helpful for you. For suppose if I give Vishnu a task, if I say Vishnu, please deploy McDonald's application in 10 different servers. Okay, now Vishnu has to go. Vishnu has to go and each and every server. Okay, Vishnu has to enter into each and every server and deploy the McDonald's application and come back. It will take around one complete day for him. One complete day for him to deploy McDonald's application in 10 different servers. Okay, but this Ansible will help him will help where he will be able to deploy all the where he will be deploy the McDonald's application in all the different 10 different servers at a time. Okay, that kind of tool is called as Ansible tool. It is called as a configuration management tool. Okay, we will see how to do the multi deployment. Okay, that is called as a that is a different project. Okay, with the help of Ansible. Okay, we will see the GitHub, Jenkins. Okay, we can take any code, Java code, or we'll take Ansible help, Jenkins, Ansible, and Java to the two different servers at a time, which is called as a multi-deployment. Okay, multi-deployment. Okay, which is called as a multi-deployment. Okay, we'll see the project two, that one. Okay, the next important one. Okay, very important one, which is called as a Docker. Okay, I will not explain much about Docker now. Okay, uh, I don't want to drag to you much or push everything today itself. Okay, Docker is like a huge one. Okay, which is very important one, and we will be learning about Docker around 3 to 4 days, guys. Okay, 3 to 4 days we'll only see the Docker. Okay, what is Docker, what is Docker file, what is Docker compose file, and everything. And later on we will be uh, let's do one small thing, small change. First I will teach you Docker. Okay, first I will teach you Docker with the project 2. Okay, GitHub, Jenkins plus Docker plus Java code. Okay, to the server. Now later on I will tell you the Ansible. Okay, then later on I will add the Docker also here plus Ansible. Okay, where it will be more not understandable real time, like you will be using first Docker, and you will use the Ansible, sorry, Docker inside the Ansible also. Okay, this will be the project 3 for you. Okay, now the next, it will be the Kubernetes space. Okay, we will see the Kubernetes. It's like a, as I just now told, Suma has asked me the question like what kind of certifications I can do inside the DevOps. Okay, you can see the Kubernetes administrator certification is there, so guys. Okay, if you learn the Kubernetes, it's like a gold star. Okay, you have to learn, yes. Without the Kubernetes, you cannot say I'm a DevOps engineer. Okay, that is also one of the thing. Without Kubernetes, you cannot say I'm a DevOps engineer. You cannot have the title as a DevOps engineer. Okay, Kubernetes is also the heart of the DevOps. Okay, we will be learning the Kubernetes around. Kubernetes only will take around 1 week, guys. Only Kubernetes will take around 1 week, including the project. Okay, including the project will take 1 week. Okay, where you will be seeing the GitHub plus. Okay, let me do one thing. I will be using here the GitLab, guys. We will be learning about GitLab also. GitLab is also one of the CI tool. Okay, always my intention is like whenever any interviewer asks you the question, you should not say no, I don't know. Okay, this is also one of the integration tools, continuous integration and continuous deployment tool, just like Jenkins. Okay, we'll be learning about the GitLab also, and we will do the project of the GitLab on the project 3. And here we will be doing the, again we'll come back to the Jenkins. Okay, GitHub plus Jenkins. Here there will be no GitHub at all. GitHub plus Jenkins plus uh, Kubernetes. Okay, GitHub plus Jenkins plus Kubernetes. We'll do that project 4. Okay, in this. And next, if you have the time, I'm not saying I have the time, if you have the time and most of you ask me that do you want to learn more about this cloud one. Okay, then I will do one more project which is called as a cloud project, where it includes the cloud code pipeline. Okay, code pipeline, this is totally depending on yours, guys. Okay, it's totally depending on yours, like how many of you are interested and everything. Then, and the time also, most of the thing is like you have to give me the time. I have already so much of time. Okay, you have to give me the time. Okay, the next one which we'll be seeing it is, that's why I'm not writing it this one as a project. Okay, copyright project, but it's totally depending on you. Now the eighth topic which we'll be learning in the DevOps is like Terraform, guys. Okay, this is one of the infrastructure as a code. Okay, Terraform and the cloud formation, both we will be learning. Okay, we will be seeing the both cloud formation and the Terraform, and I will give you some codes over here, guys. Just I will show you some previous ones. Terraform codes and this one. Where is this Terraform? You like this Terraform codes. I will give you the Terraform codes. Okay, Terraform codes, and I will give you the cloud formation codes, where I will tell you to do the practice. Okay, you have to do the practice on that. Okay, and this is also highest. Okay, as I told you, how the Kubernetes is like a heart of it. After the Kubernetes, the Terraform and the cloud formation are the highest ranks. Okay, these are the very very important ones. Okay, we'll be learning about this. And the next one, you have to learn about logging tools, guys. Okay, logging tools, which are CloudWatch. Okay, and ELK. We will see a project. We will see like this kind of architecture. I hope I have this image over here with me. uh, CDE elastic. Okay, here logging. This is just a rough diagram, don't need to worry about it. Okay, like I will show you how to get that logging. ELK, you can see that ELK, CloudWatch, and everything. Okay, we will see. Okay, we will see the logging and monitoring, Grafana. Okay, we will see how to create the alerts and everything. Both needs to be done, guys. Okay, we have to learn both. Okay, not one. As I told you, if interviewer asks you, you have to say, you don't need to, you should not say it as a no. Okay, you should say it as yes, I know it. Okay, monitoring tool, which is as Grafana. Okay, Grafana and Prometheus will be there together. Okay, these are all the DevOps tools and all the projects you will be learning over here. Okay, in the DevOps, and this complete thing will be considered for one next second month. Okay, the first 1 month will be the AWS, and the second month will be the DevOps. Okay, this is the complete schedule which I planned. Okay, for the syllabus. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Any questions nowadays? Now I'm not asking any technical or anything, just some random questions. If you have, you can ask anything. I hope you are not at all sleeping. Okay, if any, if you don't have any questions, we can wind it up. Thanks for your time. Okay, uh, we will see in the next class. Okay, thank you guys.
Hi. Hi.